Alright kids, storyteller's running late, but don't worry, I know it. So I'll tell you how I fucked up a whole cave of giants, single-handedly.
No, you didn't, Pepper. Now out of the way. Our story actually continues with our heroes facing off against the Frost King Frothnir. After making their way through the cave to his throne, Shinny had suffered a massive blow, and Pepper was ready to make his move.
Right. I'll look him square in the fucking eye, and I cast the spell command.
Right.
Say, fucking drop!
Yeah.
So, on his next turn, or you can make the save now, it's a wisdom save. Let me just double check that's actually correct. Yeah, it's a wisdom save of 18 or higher. And he drops whatever he's holding and ends his turn.
Right, so on his next turn he drops it and then
Ends it.
Alright, okay, cool. So an 18, 19 on the dice.
Fuck.
I should have had a second attack there.
Well, I thought that might work.
Well, sorry.
Yep, no, that's fine.
I thought you would have called out, actually.
I should have done, but then I was just slightly disappointed in the fact that I didn't get to paralyse him. And you moved on, so hey-ho.
Hey-ho. And one horse misses his turn. He's a bit scared at everyone intimidating everybody else. And he's not sure what he should shapeshift into. Currently he's a rat. Listen back, you are.
I said it.
Oh, yeah.
I said it, and I stick by it.
So, you are standing next to each other? You've spread out?
You went forward and hit him, didn't you?
Well, Frothnir came forward.
Alright, so so we were all
Perfect.
pretty much close together, I'm assuming?
Yeah. So, Frothnir is going to begin chanting some magical incantation. And the air around you, static. The hair on the back of your neck stands up, crackling and popping. He hurls a lightning bolt within 10 feet of the point of origin, so it's going to kind of...
Would you say this was an 8th level or higher spell? 8th level or lower spell?
Yeah, maybe lower.
Yeah?
Like lightning strike. It does... Yeah, I'd say it's definitely lower than 8th level, that's for sure.
My Iron Stone will zip out and absorb the spell's power.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what level are you going to call it? Because I've only got a limited number of times I can do
I'll
this.
definitely call it a level 3.
Level 3? Yeah, that's cool.
Probably. 12d8 area effect, that's pretty much like a fireball.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, it's just I've got to keep track of how many levels I've got. How many levels I've
So your Iron Stone...
I've got an Iron Stone of absorption.
Sucks it up. Frothnir is a bit confused, because usually his lightning strikes are feared in the lands, and he's not sure what's going on. And so it now goes to Shinny.
Right, yeah, I will make 2 attacks this time. Right, you little bugger, come here. 22 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
For 25 plus 11, so 36 damage. And 36 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 23 damage.
Yep. Next is Peppermint Sticks.
Right. I am going to Destructive Smite again.
Oh yeah, the big one.
Yeah. Right at the base of his feet. I've got a feeling he's going to survive it though. So, I jab my sword into the ground, calling upon the spirit of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And within 30 feet, any creature which I choose, in this case it's going to be him, is a con save of 18 or higher.
Alright, so he rolls it.
Pass.
He's got a big +10 to con save, but he fails.
Crit fail?
Not a crit
Worth a
fail,
try.
but he failed.
So he's going to take 5d6 thunder, then 5d6 radiant, and be knocked prone.
Yeah.
We'll just bring up the dice for that again. So, thunder damage is 18.
Yeah.
The radiant damage is 15, and he's knocked prone.
Okay. So now Frothnir is down on the ground, and it's one horse. It's your chance to get good in.
Got my plan. You ready for my plan?
I'm ready for your plan.
First thing I do, bonus action, shift into a woolly mammoth. Right?
Of course.
Perfect,
Of course.
right? And then, while in woolly mammoth form, I'm going to cast reverse gravity. I'm going to cast it on him. It's a 50-foot radius.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast it so that it catches him and not our lot.
Yeah.
Right? And then he falls 100 feet up.
That's 100-foot diameter.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And then he falls 100 feet up.
Right.
If he encounters a roof, he'll stop. Right? But if he doesn't, he goes up 100 feet, oscillates. And that's what he does.
You'll hit a roof,
Yeah.
I think.
What about stalactites?
Are there any stalactites?
You did describe perfectly carved stalactites earlier. As you can skewer down the room.
I don't know.
Highs.
There are. Not only does he miss any stalactites, but the roof is clear of stalactites. There's none. His throne room is pristine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so if the roof is less than 100 feet, he'll go up to the roof and he'll stay there. But if it's more than 100 feet, he goes up to 100 feet and stays there.
But yeah, I mean, he's massive, but he's not like needs 100 feet of room massive. So he'll hit the ceiling of the throne room.
And then he just stays up there.
Okay. Is there any kind of...
There's a duration, 1 minute, or unless I lose concentration.
All right, okay.
And if I lose concentration, he has to fall back down and take falling damage. He has to take falling damage for hitting the roof as well. So...
Yeah. So, does he take falling damage hitting the roof?
Yeah. Because he falls upwards as if he was falling downwards. So if the damage from his roof to the ground would be just reversed, if you know what I mean.
Is it a D6 every 30 feet?
Yeah.
If I remember, I don't know.
I was gonna do 2d6 anyway. So.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's probably about right anyway.
So he takes 6 damage.
That's cool. And then when the spell ends, he'll fall back down, prone, and take the same damage coming down.
So it's the start of his turn.
He just stays there oscillating slowly.
But there's nothing to say that he can't do anything.
No. He's just oscillating. It says that he can't stand up on the roof or anything like that. But he's just
it's a reversed gravity though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got that spell just because it's funny. Also, it reminded me of the reverse gravity man from our stupid superheroes on Brain Part. And
he's kind of got the lazy Susaner in there.
he's slowly oscillating. Yeah.
The Storm Giant is going to cast Levitate on himself.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and he is going...
Is it...
Is your spell an area of effect?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, you made it so we were out of it.
Yeah. But if you step into it,
then
you'll go that way.
So he's going to...
and like 90 feet is a big height for you to hit.
He's going to right himself and move slightly backwards, I think. But yeah, he's now levitating, but where he needs in the right kind of way.
I like that his hair is just still pointing towards the ceiling.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's moved like 20 feet back, and because the cast was his action, that's it. Shitty.
I think I shall hold action for the moment.
You have to specify an action that you're going to hold.
So it's ready action.
Okay.
Huck something at him. You don't think you can huck at him?
Hook. Give him a beef. Just good old beef.
I'm going to take one of the patches from my cloak.
The ladder up to him.
No. An iron door. I'm going to throw my iron door patch into the area of effect to then it turns into an iron door once you throw it.
Yeah.
And then I've got an iron door then falling down. It's just going to zoom up and twat him with an iron door.
He's not up in the ceiling at the moment.
He floated.
You cast levitate.
He flew up for him.
So he's not actually feet on the floor?
No, he's flying. He's in the middle of the room hovering at the minute, but he backed off a little bit as well.
Yeah.
He's still within the reverse gravity.
I thought he basically just righted himself while up in the ceiling.
Moved back into the reverse gravity.
So
if you were to try and do the same,
and then right himself current to us.
Well, I wouldn't.
Gotcha.
Because I'd dispel it first, so I'd be smart enough to do that.
Of course you would.
But I can't dispel it on your turn. So.
I will hold action, and if he, as soon as the
your action will hold to the end of the round, and as he's already had his action this turn, he's probably not going to do anything else until the next turn.
But if I go into melee range with him, I'm just going to go shooting up to the ceiling on it. So I'm just going to hold off until either that disappears or he comes out of it.
You can take a different action like dodge or something else like hide. Or,
I'm not going to hide. I'm just going to basically wait there until either he comes towards me or I able to go to him.
Yeah. Next in the order is Peppermint Sticks.
Right. Kind of stagnated the fight here with this old man.
Well,
it was a genius plan, but
for some of you, it was stagnated.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I was going to say, it's not stagnated for me.
Or him.
Yeah. We're still in this fight. It's just you guys that aren't great.
In that case, I'm gonna command yet again for him to drop his weapon.
Yeah.
So it's a wisdom save again of 18.
19 on the dice.
Fuck's sake. He's good at this, isn't he?
That was 2 19s.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I've deployed my shield, didn't I? Already. Yeah, so that's already it. If I haven't, I'd do it as my bonus action now.
There you go. And now it is Wonwiss's turn.
I'm going to dispel the thing that's clearly no longer working.
Yeah, and Fothnir's feet plants on the ground.
He's still flying.
Yeah, he'll still say levitating until his go. You can't move outside of his turn. That's not fair.
Yeah, you can.
And I am going to cast Sunburst.
Yep.
So it's a Constitution saving throw. It's quite hard against a giant, but it's the best spell I've got.
Yeah.
19 or higher.
19 or higher, and what kind of save is it?
Constitution.
10 on the dice. Plus 10 save.
Because there would have been that many damage.
Does he take half for the fail?
He does. Oh, yeah, I think it takes half for the fail.
It's half on a success.
Half.
Yeah, half on success. Oh, yeah, so I can still roll some dice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool.
A lot of dice.
12d6. 42. So, 43.
Is that half?
Yeah, half. No, that's not half. That's the maximum. It's half of that, so 21.
One. Cool, yeah. That's a chunk of damage.
Yeah.
That
More
was
than we've done to him.
a bright sunburst of it, yeah?
Yeah, it's a bright light centered on the point that I can see. Does 12d6 radiant damage.
Yeah. So the light blinds out from him, blinding him hard for a small second.
And if he'd have failed, it would have actually blinded him.
There you go. But he's used to your trickery with radiance, especially with the head of security. He's just taken some radiant damage, so he's defending himself against it as much as he can. But he's still burnt, and he's feeling weaker. Storm Giant's turn. His lightning strike recharged, but he's not going to use it. He's unsure if his magic should be used. He'll just come in, and the one that you just sunburst him, he's going to come into you and clobber you with his greatsword.
My AC is Mammoth AC now, so it's probably 12, I think. 13, so...
Guess who got a critical hap?
That's fair.
Not you!
Not me, no.
So, he does many damage. 58.
58. Cool.
58 damage.
Yep. I'm still a mammoth.
Yeah, cool. And then he swings again. Your mammoth AC is what, sorry?
13.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Normal hit.
I don't think he can miss, can he? Hasn't he got like a strength modifier of 14?
Yeah.
He can't miss.
He can critically fail.
That's what you get when you turn into a giant hairy elephant.
28 damage.
28.
Yep. And that's his turn. Shinny?
Am I using my held action?
No, because the action is for that round. It's now a new round.
I thought I was top of the round.
No, he's top of the round.
Okay.
Yeah? That's what I was trying to explain to you. I was like, he's had his turn. Yeah. You'll hold your action for that turn, but then when it starts to the new round, it's like a new action, as it were.
Yeah. You lose the action if it doesn't trigger.
Fair enough. Rightio then. So I'm going to sell me rage, going up with me battle axe, full pelt, for 31 to hit.
That's a hit.
And I will be doing 35 damage.
Nice.
And again, for 27 to hit.
It's a hit.
For
it's getting big.
21 damage.
21. He is So you come in with your battle axe, you use your mighty, powerful legs again, and you just biff him right in the stomach with his first hit, winding him with your mighty barbarian strength there. And then as the gravity pulls you down, you stick your axe in his gut and let it just carve down as you're falling.
Right to his crotch.
And what was it? It was 21 damage, wasn't it?
Yep.
21 points of damage. Peppermint sticks.
Right, so now that he's attackable, right?
His entrails are falling out a little bit, and he obviously winded. His breathing is laboured.
If it was possible for a mammoth to look like it's about to vomit, that's how I look.
Just held in your trunk.
Just like a trunk slightly wide at the top. It just keeps going.
It's weird to look at. I run in, and I'm going to strike him with my great sword.
Yep.
I'm also going to attempt to do the maximum divine smite I can do, burning a 4th level spell slot.
Yeah.
To do so.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to hit him for 30.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
And it's 2d6 plus 8, so it's 16 on the sword itself.
Yeah.
And the divine radiant damage is another 34.
Yeah, cool. As you make it away for what you hope to be a final attack, you slash down his chest on a quarter, and it gets one of his guards, unbuckles his armour, and it falls, and he falls to one knee. I yield!
I use my second action to... no, I don't attack him. I considered it.
At this point, my ability to hold it in gives way, and I just spray vomit out of my trunk at him.
Although covered in vomit, he'd much prefer that to the swift death that he was about to receive.
I hold my sword to his throat. Tell us everything you know about the disappearance of Santa. And I'll intimidate him with it.
Yeah, that's right.
For 12.
Yeah.
I could have got a 2 on the dice.
He understands the position he's in, and he says, I do not know where the fat man is, but I can only say the winds of change are blowing in.
Can you say anything a little less cryptic?
That is all I know. That is all I can say.
All right. How about the deal you made with Santa? Can you tell us who you gave him, why you gave him 2 frost giants?
He's silent on the matter.
I can make you permanently silent if you like, mate.
You can try. Are you a lawful good character?
I am.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm already threatening him. I actually do.
I just wanted to know. Okay. You are like, you have the feeling that this is all you're going to get from this travel. You want to kill him? Like, that's your prerogative as as an elf.
I shift back into an elf.
I look him square in the face and says, "Will you let us leave without causing us any further trouble?"
Yes, of course. Of course.
Better not be causing any more ruckuses, boy. Did you like my red trunk, by the way? Well, my whole trunk would have been red, I just realised.
The cabin wall had already been lowered, but you can feel the breeze from outside, which is weird because you travel for hours.
Before I go, can you give us any idea of where to look next?
Which way are these winds of change blowing in from?
I do not know.
Who would know?
Perhaps one of you elves would know.
Do we know?
I don't know
anything. I could ask a reindeer, but that's about all I could do. Maybe we should talk to the big boss elf.
Maybe. We'll give it a go. All right. There's no hard feelings. I use cure wounds. Fix him up a bit, put his guts back in, tuck him in.
His entrails tuck back in a little bit, and although he doesn't say it, Like, in his eyes is a relief. He could have died, maybe.
So I put my sword away and I look at him and say, just so you know, there is no hard feelings between the elves and the frost giants.
There's a little hard feeling. He tried to kill me. I mean, I was an elephant, so it didn't matter to me.
That aside, I think we did some damage either way.
I think he started it.
Yeah, no doubt. But as long as he's not continuing it, I think we can just go about our business, depart on mutual good terms. So, I'm guessing we leave?
Yeah. Go back out.
Okay. Yeah, so it is a much 10 minutes and you've reached the outside of the cave, whereas the hour's travel was unnecessary.
Let's just travel later always here.
It always seems quicker on the way home, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It's like a little, like one of those floor escalators. you walk around, like, wait a minute.
Goddamn gnomes have been here building stupid travel gears.
Fucking gnomes.
Filthy gnomes.
Right, so
Always lording over us being so much taller.
as you make your way back, the blizzard and the storm that was around, obviously it passed, but it's subsided. It's clear. The sky's even blue. It's almost as if the storm giant was the one controlling it, which obviously to some of you that was quite obvious. You make your way back to the workshop.
We double time. We really feel the need for speed on the way home.
I turn into Rudolph and I make everybody run at double speed, do 120 feet per round.
Do you need an extra bloke?
That's fine.
Oh, I can find a steed.
It takes
No, you're all right.
I mean, there's loads around here, I'm sure.
at that pace.
I don't want your stupid steed. Got healthy reindeer.
It takes you 1.5 days to get back. So if you've shortened your journey by a bit, you've got about you've just give yourself a little bit of reprieve there from considering the rest that you took from the storm.
Through all of the travelling, I have been making toys in the back of this sleigh. When we get back to the workshop,
Making toys.
you're making toys, I'm going to take it back to the manufacturing floor and get wrapping these, you little cunts.
So your destination is straight to the wise old elf.
Yes.
So you go up to him, and obviously it's not night time anymore. You're not in the quiet hall. There are things around, but you're in his office. So in hushed tones he says, "Any word on Santa?"
You'll tell us.
We've been visiting a particular tall fella. What's his name? Giant boy. I think that's what we called him.
King Frothy.
Nah, Giant boy will do.
Frothnir. So that's where you lads went. Who'd thunk it'd been the giants?
It wasn't a giant. I got your accent there for a second.
Are you feeling right?
I'm Mr. Reindeer.
Tell us, what information did you glean?
All right. I think I'll deal with this.
That's probably a good idea. I was talking to the reindeer.
So, King Frothy told us he made a deal with Santa and gave him 2 frost giants.
Ah.
And he said something about the winds are shaking in the north, and the winter is coming. Did he say something else?
He said that
we
the
should ask
elves
an elf.
might know about it.
He said somebody here might know about it.
I know better than the wise old elf. That's what I want to know.
The winds have changed, you say?
We did say that, yes. Something like that.
Seems like a grasp. But if it's as you say, and a bargain was struck, then your best bet would be Captain Neverbeard. Santa's rival. Our scouts say his ship was last seen off the coasts of Summers Bay. We can get you a ship to take you right up to it. What? That's my shitty accent.
We're off to Summer Bay.
Yeah.
We don't need a ship. We got flying reindeer.
They can fly.
Well, why didn't we do that before?
Then we were doing that.
We can get you a ship to take you right up to it.
We didn't sink
But
in the snow, did
Neverbeard
they?
looks like you trespassing so close.
Well, if he's got any information about where Santa is, he's not going to fucking have anything to say about it.
Like I say, it's a grasp, but it's the best clue we've got.
Have there been any other security breaches since we left?
4. Someone stole 2 reindeer. Oh wait, that was me.
There's actually been a lot less since you've left. We've actually got 4.
For what?
4 security breaches, so a lot less than when you're usually on.
I'm a with the captain to sort of straighten this out.
We actually caught 3 of the break-ins.
So the wise help can get you a ship ready. The workshop is close to the waters, so there's a pier and everything, and it can take you straight out to the ship. Is there anything you'd like to do before you set off?
I just want to make sure that my manufacturing floor is on time. Come on.
Yeah, they're actually ahead.
Good. That bloody time, you know.
Yeah.
I keep whipping that chair. I've got a little apprentice. He's got a little whip. Keeps whipping the little elves. Make them noise.
Yeah, so the workshop's gone fine. People still don't know about that Santa's missing, because fortunately he's so removed from the workshop status. It wouldn't be until kind of like Christmas when they're like, right, Santa. Oh.
No, it's Santa Claus.
Santa.
He says, oh.
Closed.
No, that's when he's requesting his pimp stars being reinstated. Santa and his ho-ho-hos.
I don't really know. I deal mostly with the reindeer.
I heard that's why Mrs. Claus left him before her untimely demise. Not by the hands of any loyal guards to Santa out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You're looking a little bit shifty there, fella.
Oh, I'm not fine. Let's go!
Say, Merry Christmas.
You leave Mary out of this.
I died of a sexually transmitted disease. That's what.
I
the
ick nervously.
I always heard you were a filthy hobbit.
The worst thing is I can cure disease. I chose not to.
You're immune.
Cover it up.
I accept it willingly.
So, you leave for your ship and make your way to Captain Neverbeard?
We
Yes.
do indeed. Yeah, do yes.
Wonderful. So you're on board the ship. You make your way through. As you approach the vessel, you hear a low, monstrous horn bellow out from the ship. It's the sound is just horrific. Harpoons launch out from the ship, latches onto yours, and begin to pull you in.
Well, giving us a hand in. Nice lads.
I'm liking these guys already.
Boarding planks come along the ship.
I start walking up. Well, thank you very much, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I draw my
You better come aboard if you know what's good for you.
Very
Oh,
kind
we're
of you.
coming aboard, but it's not going to be good for you.
He's being very friendly. He's pulled us in. He's given us planks to walk across. I say, just go with it.
I'm already on.
I'm walking with me cane, Marley.
What are you doing aboard me ship?
You just
You
invited us
just
on.
invited us.
I'm pretty sure I heard you say we could come aboard.
What are you doing that brings you about for me to bring you onto me ship?
Well, we're looking for Santa. Have you seen him?
Chris Kringle.
That's the guy.
He's a lot like myself, except without my good nature and sense of fair play.
And he's got a beard.
Yeah, that's the one. Held us in slavery for over 1,000 years. My accent changed again.
What do you think I've got?
Something about...
Right, okay. A giant fella told us that the winds had changed, and the elf fella assumed it was you. Is that something about up for you?
It's true. Chris and I would always butt heads. Him delivering presents across the world. Me trying to take those presents. Never once did I succeed.
Yep, you're welcome.
Now he's missing and you suspect me. I can see why you would think that, but I'm sorry, you've got the wrong man. Now, gentlemen, if you'd kindly get off my ship, we have some large quarry to catch today.
Ooh.
I don't think you're going to be catching a quarry. That's a hole in the ground.
I'm right.
Yeah. It means two things, and I'm just doubling down with the other thing.
One thing to mention, the Captain Neverbeard.
Yeah.
Huge, hulking barbarian of a man. He's got eye patch, peg leg, power on the shoulder, gold tooth.
Why is he wearing a peg leg as an eye pack?
He's got eye patch, he's got a peg leg, hook hand, massive, huge, hulking guy.
Just on a side note, Mr. Beardy Guy, I can regenerate your
He doesn't
arm
have
and
a
leg.
beard.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
He never has a beard. I think that's why he's bitter as her.
That could be it, you know. Anyway,
I choose to shave.
Yeah, that's what those who never have beards always say.
Clearly,
Shave the hair too.
clearly just jealous of Santa's beardly prowess.
Beards are for fools, I tell thee.
It seems like you've been in the wars, though. You lost yourself a leg, and you've got a hook for a hand.
Or he's a really bad poker player.
You mean it
Well,
could
it
be?
would be with only one hand.
These are my battle scars that I've earned. Earned me crew's respect.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So, do you know anything about Santa? Get some giants or something?
I don't know anything about no giants, and I think it's time you guys leave.
All right, where are we going?
What's your quarry?
You turn around.
Is your quarry just happen to be a fat man in a red suit?
We've
Also
got bigger
weird.
fish to fry today than fat men in suits.
Two frost giants by any cats.
Led by a fat guy.
You go to look where you went to board, and it's blocked off by pirates. There are a lot of pirates on board. Very, very outnumbered is what you are. Alas, there's only 2 ways off this ship.
Is one of them flying? Because I can do that.
It's a test of strength against me, or the plank.
I'll go for the strength test.
Look at you, barbarian. You think you're strong?
Yeah.
But no one is mightier than Captain Neverbeard.
Well, let's find out.
A barrel is set between you.
Mhm.
He places his arm down, and it's an arm wrestle in tow.
I'll beat this guy. Come on then. Right.
So, for our arm wrestle for this contest, each contestant will be contesting strength, and the first 5 wins.
Okay.
Are you just using flat strength? Are you using a skill like athletics, or is it strength saves or anything like that? How you?
It's going to be I'm going to go with a flat strength, okay? Yeah, because it's more performance. La-di-da-da! Right.
You don't rank it as barbarian, slightly intimidating.
What did you get?
24.
24. So, as soon as it lets go, you put in with your burst of strength. Captain Neverbeard's caught off guard, and, you know, he's on the back foot.
Shall you do it?
I reckon you got this particular
Maybe not.
under wraps.
15.
After the initial burst, Captain Neverbeard regains his bearings with a strong grip, pulls yours back into the centre, and now it's more of a deadlock.
11.
Should have called yourself a
Unfortunately, Captain Neverbeard, with a smile, he gains the advantage in this match, and with the weight that he pulled through, carries on.
I begin praying in the back.
22.
And again, you pull your bearings back, bringing it back into a deadlock, and it's now Captain Neverbeard is kind of caught unaware. He didn't think that an elf would be able to kind of bring back from that advantage.
19.
Mm-hmm. And again, you use your momentum that you're winning, pull Neverbeard back, and he's halfway down. He's like, whoa. It's in the straits now.
25.
Yeah. Neverbeard from here.
Yeah.
Flies into a rage and pulls you back. Boom! You are now exactly where he was, almost feeling like you're tasting defeat.
It seems our heroes may be facing the plank. Can Shinny twist Neverbeard's arm into letting them go? Can they keep their wits about them? Is Pepper really ever calm? Will one horse fly away and send for help? Or just fly away? All this will be answered and more on tomorrow's episode of Dungeon Delvers.